Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. That was a surprise, but I'm glad to see you're here. You're welcome to anything I have to say. And please be respectful with your comments. Um, Yesterday, I think most people knew that I was experienced some high blood pressure issues. I took the wrong pill instead of the blood pressure pill. That won't happen again. Um, when I have issues, my brain gets confused. And I am trying so hard to regulate my blood pressure. And I think I am doing very good up to this point, other than taking the wrong pill. I feel that, for me personally, less meat, that I'm thinking about, maybe I might go vegan. I don't know much about vegan diet because I like to know I have my protein, but I started eliminating red meat. And I even seen a change in my allergies, and I have severe allergies. I have allergy shots I have to have. And no, I don't need anybody telling me, oh, watch out for the injections. They putting stuff in. I don't want to hear it. I know what I need. So please don't try to be my doctor. I'm sure, other people, it's one thing if you want to suggest something to me, fine. But don't insist that, I'm stupid because I have to have that or this, removed before I'll see any benefits. I know that if I make sure that I do my stretches and get 8 hours of sleep. Most of the time I can only get 7. I do a lot better, through the day. I will even take a nap, if I'm feeling stressed or exhausted, because a nap can entail just taking 40 minutes to lay still and meditate. Meditation is a good thing. I suggest it for everyone, but I'm not going to shove it down your throat. We have so much stress. So much stress in our life. We don't even start noticing it until we get older, I think. I think we adjust slower as we get older. Sometimes I just have to turn the news off and read a book, go for a walk. There is people backbiting and being two-faced on YouTube that you really can't make relationships with people on the internet, but it would be such a nice way to build a community if you got the right people. It's like we don't open the door to everybody in the world on our house, so why are we going to open this window with the internet and allow everyone into our life? I think we got to pick and choose. We have to build a good community. We have to know who we're comfortable with, I've just seen things that is just like, oh, gee whiz, it never ends, it's constant, constant, constant. And it's like, good Lord, don't people have better things to do with their lives? But going on, I'm still doing my exercises 2 days a week, even though 3 is better. But I have walk-off days, is what I call them, because exercising and walking is not the same thing. So I'm trying to get all the muscles involved. Like in walking, you use certain muscles, and exercising, you might have just exercises for another set of muscles. But I like to walk up and down the steps. It's very good for us. And it helps our coordination too. It keeps us, our agility to be mobile. I want to increase that as I go. The steps have been very difficult for me with my legs, but I'm doing better. I really, really am. Nutrition. I am learning that our diet changes as we get older. Not only that, we only need to eat twice a day, really. Maybe just snack on a few things. That's why I'm really liking the intermittent fasting. I think a lot of older people, this is my opinion, start having constipation issues because they're eating too much food. I have never been more regulated than I am now. And if you've had trouble walking, which walking stimulates your colon so you can defecate. So, I'm just mentioning it. Y'all don't have to follow what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know what's going on in my life and how I'm handling things. I know that potassium citrate is very, very important for your body, and lots of water. Potassium is the most important electrolyte you'll ever have in your body. It's healing to the body in a lot of factors, but a lot of people don't know that. Stress affects so much on so many of our body parts. Bad news can make our heart race or give us a heart attack. Shock. Not being able to properly use the bathroom, not be able to get your proper sleep. Have you ever had such bad news that you're turning away food, or you're eating comfort food? It's funny, certain things affect us that way, huh? Now, and I hear about the average minimum wage and how it raises our alarm's going off. How it raises the cost of our living, our food and houses. And I worry about my kids. Everything's costing them so much, and everything. My home is paid for. But I see the stress of them trying to get things together. And keep it together, And long phone conversations on this, that, and the other over the economy, from is there food shortages? What should I stock? What am I going to do? Basically, since inflation has been a transfer of debt, like shrinkflation. I'm sure everyone's noticed you open a can of something and it's half full now. The can might be the same size, it's half full. A pound of bacon is now 12 ounces. Hello, How do you shrink something and then increase the price on what you're getting for it? I just... Greed drives me nuts. It's like, the rich people, they don't really have savings account. They have investments accounts. Okay? They have art, silver, gold, paid off homes, vehicles, and actually they have food storehouses. You know? So this isn't bothering them. I wish there was some way we could bother them, though. Oh, that's terrible of me, I know, but, oh. But the thought that, you know, my kids are working hard and that food is becoming half of their salary, you know, and they're very frugal kids. I mean, they have to buy less of everything they're used to buying to even try to save 40% of their wage. And everyone knows you got to save 40% of your wage. No matter what your wage is, 40% of it, you know you have to save it because you got to pay your utilities, your rent. And I'm not seeing too many paychecks covering rent and utilities. I think that's why people are looking for alternate living styles, alternate utilities, you know, heating and cooling. I myself have, you know. And yes, it stresses me and I can feel my blood pressure going up. But I have to adjust, don't I? I think that is something that I have heard so much in my life. Well, you have to adjust. Is adjusting accepting? Because some things I don't want to accept in this world. That's a big question in my mind. If I adjust, am I accepting this world the way it's going? I mean, I know that I don't accept it. I wouldn't have went and bought a camper. You know, a solarized camper, so that I could survive on the road. If this world starts falling a certain way, oh, I'll sell and get out. I'll take minimal stuff. I've lived on the road. In fact, I like that lifestyle. I think because I like nature so much. I like being outdoors. I like seeing activity, happy activity. You know, I mean, low energy people sitting in a chair bitching and moaning about what someone said about them or what's going on. Shut the door. Come on. Let's talk about something that can help inspire other people to live healthier, better lives. I mean, I think the elites, you know, want us unhealthy. I think they want us unhappy. And I think they want us unproductive. I don't think they want us to have too many things anymore. They're that greedy. They call us worthless consumers. And I'm like, worthless? Okay. I have value in my life. You know, it might not be up on a wall. It might not be what I'm driving down the street. It might not be what I'm wearing on my back. Might not be where I'm eating either, because I prefer to eat at home and save money. I mean, there is a big difference between being greedy and being frugal and being kind and being cruel. And I have to judge myself before I can even compare myself to anyone. And when you compare yourself to someone else, Are you wanting to be more like them, or are you just looking for some reason to feel better about yourself by putting them down? I mean, we got to help one another. We got to stick together. We got to build a community in our personal lives outside of the internet. I'm not saying the internet won't introduce you to people that could lead to long-term relationships. That the internet is a great tool to find places to... Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the internet is a good tool to find places to live cheaper, to get advice from other people, to build a mindset of self-help programs. There's so much on the internet, but you can detail to individual liking where you should go and what you should do and how you're going to do it to survive what's coming. Anymore, I'm afraid to say any words because they'll block my content on here. Don't you love YouTube? Don't even block my comment thing. Like I'm a threat to the world. Jeez. Oh, no, you give me a situation I can defend myself good, but yeah, on a better note though, I just want to say your location means a lot. There's so much going on with the climate. There's so much going on with the banking system. There's so much going on with WHO and NATO and NWO. And I think that if you're spiritual or if you're Christian or if you believe in a higher being, you're on the right path. It's a start because you're looking, you're exploring, you're asking questions. And there are no dumb questions in this world. Just a lot of people fighting. No one agreeing with anyone or anything. And that's the one thing I'm always saying. United we stand, divided we fall. So, well, anyway, I'm rambling. I'll get off of here. This has went too long. And I'll be back later if something I want to talk about, show you, whatever. You have a great day, great morning. And help someone today, please. Bye-bye.